Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Hello, if you're new, make sure that you subscribe. That way you'll never miss out on another pick a card reading. And turn on your notifications. That way you get notified every time I upload and you guys won't miss out on these readings. I've been gone from YouTube for about a week. I'm so excited to get back into my readings, and my shop is having a bunch of new stock coming soon. So guys, make sure you guys check that out. And readings, book a reading with me. October is here and the veils are thin, and I'm really excited to get into your guys' reading. So with all that being said, what I'm going to have you do is pick a pile. So we're going to pick pile number 1, or incense, pile number 2, the pyrite crystal, or pile number 3, the candle. Whichever one jumps out at you, whichever one is making your heart feel a little tingle, that's the pile for you. Now let's get into your October reading. For everybody that picked pile number 1, or the incense, I have not looked at the cards too much just yet. I'm really excited to get into it. I used a lot of my decks that I like to pull out during Halloween time or during October. So let's see what comes up for you. The first card that we have here is the altar card. Very interesting. A sacred devotion, a worship skin deep rising from the ash, and the waters you keep. So during the month of October, the veil is thin. So you're being called to work on your altar, clean it. If you have things that you want to refresh on it, maybe buy something new, maybe change the cloth, paint it. I don't know how else you want to devote your time to your altar. I also feel like a lot of you guys may have an ancestral altar that you might want to give an offering to or feed somehow, bring a gift for your altar. And also spend more time around your altar. It's going to give you a lot of peace. Your spirit guides and what you worship is asking for you to feed them energy. And all you need to do sometimes is just feed them an incense. Just clean it, or think of them, or talk to them. Ask them what you want. Show your devotion to the spirit guides, and just watch how your roads open. Watch how blockages just kind of go away. They kind of just fade away. And also keep something of every element on your altar. So fire, air, water, and earth. Something of each on your altar. And watch how it benefits you. For a lot of you, this also may benefit a relationship in your life. Opening up roads for this relationship to get better or heal, or revive back up, whatever the case may be. Now, the next card that comes up is the Page of Pentacles. This is a good card because this is teaching you so there is going to be a surplus of money or abundance, or like an opportunity coming to you in October. But it's very important that you do not waste this opportunity. Do not waste what is coming to you. Something is coming. But the message is for you not to be stupid with it. Don't ignore it. Don't waste it. Don't throw it away. Don't assume that it's bad. This is a blessing. It might even be a blessing in disguise. But it is a blessing nonetheless, and you have to find a way to work with it and watch how things unfold. I don't even think you could imagine how good things are going to unfold. Now, my eye caught this raven feather. I found this at the park, and I love me my ravens and crows. They are my spirit animals. I love them. So I'm going to use it to point at your cards during the reading, and also bless you with the spirit of this incense. Now, the next card is Parasite. Okay. So this card is asking for you to release things that have become parasitic within you. Release the things that you see where the pattern is, how it's messing up your life. Behaviors, patterns, the way you react, the way you speak, the way you carry yourself, the way you work, all of those things, your daily routines and all of that stuff. There's something that has become not healthy. And it's time for you to stop wasting your life away, wasting your time, wasting your energy, your focus, and all of that on this parasitic energy that you have cultivated within yourself through these bad habits. Now, the next card that comes up is envious gluttony. So stop comparing yourself to other people. Stop hating other people. Stop blaming other people. In October, there's this message of you kind of taking responsibility back for your life, taking responsibility back for what you are and who you have become. And there's also like you were wearing a mask for a long, long time. You were wearing a mask and wasting your resources for a long time. But October, it seems like there's a coming off of this mask, and you looking at other people, looking at other people's lives, comparing yourself. That is an era that's ending here in October. Another thing I wanted to say is with this Page of Pentacles card, there is a message that there's going to be, like, again, I said surplus of money or abundance, something like that coming in, but spend it wisely. Spend it wisely. Now, the next card that comes up for you guys is Amber. Amber is my lucky stone next to labradorite. Amber, if you burn amber, for me, at least in my experience and in my clients' experiences that I have told to use amber, there's luck that comes instantaneously. Things start moving. Like lucky energy comes instantaneously almost. So work with amber colors, work with amber resin, just amber. Invite that energy into your life. This is to awaken your creativity. And when you awaken your creativity, then these parasitic energies within you, they cannot live there anymore. Okay? So remember that. Do something creative, and might as well do something creative on your altar. Or find a creative way to budget or organize, something like that. And the last card that comes up for you guys is aloe vera. Soothe. Use aloe vera during the month of, I was going to say Halloween, during the month of October. Aloe vera is going to help you with your skin. I have some spells and rituals using aloe vera on my channel. Go ahead and type in my name and aloe vera and my videos should pop up. You could do hair masks. You can freeze them. You can do spells with them. You can open your roads with them. You can keep a pot of aloe vera in front of your house for protection. Lots of ways you can use it. Let me know in the comment section down below how you would use aloe vera and how are you going to get creative. I want to know. And if something new you're going to put on your altar, I want to know. Let me know in the comment section down below. And with that being said, if you guys would like to book a further detailed reading with me, go ahead and head over to my Etsy shop and you should find it there. And I hope you guys have a wonderful October. I will talk to you guys very, very soon. Bye. Hello to everybody that picked pile number 2 or the pyrite crystal. Now this card, we're going to jump right in. There's a lot of messages that I see. I kind of peeked at the cards a little bit. There's a lot of things you need to know about October. This is going to be a very good month for you overall. Something else that I see, a lot of you have really let your rage take over your life. Now, if you look at this card, this girl is in fragments and your rage has created your life to become in fragments. And you've kind of lost yourself in it. October is a month that you're getting those fragmented pieces back, and the ones that you need to release and let go, they're not going to come back. It's a new you. And there's another message where when rage is projected inwards, destruction joins confusion and then you break. So I feel like a lot of you guys have been dealing with a tower type of moment, and tower moment means in tarot where your life just got turned upside down. Your life has become something completely different than it probably was a few weeks ago or months ago. And you don't know what to do or how to handle it. But in October, the pieces are falling back in line. But there's a few things you might want to do to help that. Now, the reason a lot of you, I feel like, pick the pyrite crystal, if you see this crystal, it's beautiful, right? But it's kind of, it looks like fragmented to me, right? Even though it's circle, it's still cracked and there's, you know, holes in it, but look at how beautiful it still is. And this is you. Cracked and broken, but still, it doesn't mean that you're not beautiful. Okay? It's a broken stone, but people will pay so much money for these broken stones because of their beauty. They don't lose that. Now, this Knight of Cups here is telling me that there's good news coming in October. Okay, good news coming, an opportunity coming, something being presented to you in October that's going to be very good, something you might have been waiting for. It's also like you reached a goal, but to reach this goal, there needed to be an ending of some experience you were having, and that experience, I think you might be still struggling to put it to an end, or it might even be like a behavior or a pattern or a lifestyle, maybe a career, but something had to come to an end for this manifestation to come to you in October. So make sure that when it does come to you, you don't ignore it, first of all. And then, you know, this moment that you've had, this tower moment, it's going to leave you a little more independent, and it's going to leave you a little bit more rich than you started. So remember that, okay? Now, there's also this freedom that you are going to find in October. Freedom from feeling trapped in a cage. Feel like this is like your dreams were coming true, everything was going great, but then boom, something happened. And now you're just like, the end of the year is coming, it's already October, what am I gonna do now? But this is a freeing of you, and this freeing of you was necessary to break certain patterns. So remember that as well. The next card that comes up for you is the dark moon. We actually have a new moon, a dark moon, coming on October 14th. Now this card says, in the dark of your heart lives new breath, waiting for you to release its ghost. That's so beautiful. So expect during this new moon a lot of like healing, releasing, and just like things that used to bother you, things that you used to do because you felt like you wanted to do that, or you might have gotten urges to do these things. You don't want it anymore. You don't need it anymore. There's the birth of a new breath in yourself. And this is going to happen around the new moon on the 14th. You're going to find something being released. And for a lot of you, it could be like a loan going through, you know, like paperwork going through. A lot of you, it's like something that was on hold, stuck, maybe legally, or like financial documents, something that had to do with like documents going through. A lot of you are going to notice it kind of just goes through. And some of you not even going to have to do anything. But I would also recommend using pyrite during the month of October for you. Keep it with you, work on it, keep it near your candles, your photos, even pyrite jewelry. It's going to be really, really lucky, and also to help you in your goals and manifesting them faster, and to help you feel more beautiful and luxurious. Okay? Now the next card that we have here is bronze. So bronze is asking you to strengthen your body. Now when you start feeling trapped, that's when, you know, feelings of anxiety, frustration, anger, depression, all those things start coming up. And then these things, if you don't take care of these things, these will turn into disease in your body. So you're being asked, because you're already being released from this suffocating, trapped type of an energy or experience. Now it's time to get your body back to life. Heal your body now. Strengthen your body. Take care of it. You know, feed it good things. That actually just made me so excited. I've been watching so many food videos, but I want to get more into like vegetarian food, like veggie food. Like I have this passion for it, and I want to learn how to cook more veggie food. So what would it be for you to get your body back in line, get your body back healthy? Um, and also work with bronze colors, which comes to the next card. I had a really good idea when I saw these cards. So the next card is lavender. Again, rest your body, sleep, rest. In October, you're going to need a lot of sleep and rest. You've been through a lot, and your body's going to need to heal from all of this. And also the things that you're releasing, your body's going to want to heal from it. So lavender tea, lavender scented candles, lavender colors, incense, however, whatever, lavender lotion, perfume, work with lavender. And what I was thinking is I actually love lavender. So I have a plant in my backyard. I was thinking plucking some of the lavender and buying a bronze vase and putting it in there. How pretty would that look, right? The smell of lavender will relax you. It will help to heal you, clear your mind. And I also wanted to say, for you guys to go look at pile number 1, because in pile number 1 it also talks about releasing negative patterns and behaviors and also experiences, and that one kind of goes in a little bit more detail than this one. So I want you guys to go, because I think that's part 2 of this reading for you, so you have a little bit of a longer reading. And if you guys want to book a reading with me, go ahead and we can get even more in detail, and you can book on my Etsy shop. And I hope you guys have a great October, and I'll talk to you very, very soon. Bye. For everybody that picked pile number 3, Candle Magic, the candle. October seems to be having a theme. All 3 readings have this theme of breaking unhealthy patterns and removing yourself from an unhealthy lifestyle and something that was not good for you. Now, I would recommend you go watch pile number 2 after this reading, because I took a look at these cards and there's a lot of similar messages, and you might even get more details in pile number 2. So the first card that comes up here is the Candle Magic card, and it says, speak your breath into its velvet, recite along its spine all that you desire, all that which will unravel. It's time to bring out your candles and do some magic this October. The veils are thin, and ancestors, spirit guides, they're roaming around and they're listening. So fire magic and candle magic, using herbs with your candles and crystals and all of that stuff, these are all tools that help you move forward in your life when you're feeling stuck and stagnant. I feel like there's also a theme in every single one of these readings that I did today of being stuck and stagnant and feeling like all your hard work just went to the ground. But let's get more into the messages of the cards, because all your hard work did not go into the ground. It's just stuck. And in October, a lot of things are going to be moving again. So it's time for you to get going too. It's time to drop the laziness. It's time to drop indecisiveness. It's time to make your decisions, act quickly, but not indecisively. Act fast, but not rushed, if that makes sense. So that's the first card that you guys had. Second card that we have is the Third Harvest. This card has a lot of significant meaning. The theme of this specific reading, pile number 3 for you guys, is being brought back to life. Like you were withering away, and October is bringing you back to life. Daughters of the woods, feel thy sacred swell with suppleness. Taste the gathering of honey's milk filling your emptiness. Yeah. There was a lot of things that was taking over your life that were not good, that was making you feel unhealthy and trapped and not moving forward. In October, though, I want you to pay attention to the things that you have with you, your accomplishments, and celebrate every little win that you have. Make a list of your wins and everything that you achieved. And whenever you feel like you're low or you failed at something, or you're fallen, look at that list. It's going to help you a lot. And keep that list near a candle. This is also a time for you to pay attention to your body and your face, which is also another theme that kept coming up for October. Put a lot of your body and face probably has gone through something. A lot of you might have been really sick, and it's your body's coming back to life. So take care of it. You know, your diet, what you eat, what you exercise, all that stuff. What you consume, even like content wise, music wise, books wise. What is it that you're consuming, and what is it doing to your body and your mind? Is it moving you forward, or is it making you depressed? Is it like helping you, or is it just you're just passing your time with it? Is it positive, or is it negative? Okay. Now, this card also has this message where back in the days, you know, people had to gather their food, gather their harvest, and put it into cellars and containers, and like, you know, they didn't have fridges back then and freezers and things like that. So they had to take extra care of their harvest. Today, we don't take that, you know, we don't really harvest like that. Because we have a fridge or a freezer, you know, so we pantries and stuff, so we can keep everything there. We don't have to really worry about like saving up for the winter time. So wintertime is coming, and it's time for you to gather up and stock up on your resources. And what do you need for the winter time? Gather those things, pay attention to those things, focus, take care of those things. Okay, and in October, your roads are opening so that you can do that. Now, the next card that we have here is the revenge card. A lot of you guys were focusing too much on hatred and negativity, negative emotions, anger, feeling upset, jealousy, greed, lust, some of you even. And this card is asking you not to do that. It was draining you. And it's time to take arms against that sea of troubles that you had. Now, it's like, again, this card, it's also like coming back to life, but coming back from a place that it was not good for you, or it was darkness where you were. And October is illuminating something where it's not dark anymore. And you don't have to constantly be in fight mode. Like, you don't have to constantly be reactive and defensive, and like, watch your tongue, watch your mouth, watch what you say, because our words cast spells. So remember that in October as well. The next card that we have here is the Empress. Now, the Empress, I love this card. She's so beautiful right there. The Empress is a very powerful woman that is abundant. She sits on her throne and she guards her abundance, and she enjoys it. She's beautiful, she's wealthy, and she's lucky. Luck follows the Empress. And again, like, avoid decisions that are made in haste. Avoid decisions that you make like in the last minute, because those are going to be rushed, and those you might not make the best decision. And plan your actions. Okay, plan. Make a list. What do you need to do? What do you need to get done? Because that's how the Empress is. She planned for everything, and now she sits on her throne and enjoys her beauty and her luxury. And October is bringing all these opportunities to you, but it's very important for you to take action, plan, and go. Okay? Don't get lazy in October, because laziness is just going to be more stagnant, and it's not going to help anything. Now, the next card that comes up is Arnica. Arnica is something that helps bruises. So again, earlier we said that I think that your body has been through some kind of, like, I see bruising or scarring. Take care of those, okay? Don't just let them heal on their own, you know. Treat it, take care of it. Use cocoa butter, you can use coconut oil. Arnica is something you could use on your bruises. I feel like a lot of you guys need to take care of something on your skin in October. And also a lot of you guys, I see healing of those scars and those bruises. And whatever else. It could, like, a lot of you might have been dealing with like acne or something with the skin, but I see recovery for it. And Arnica also has message that a lot of you guys have just been struggling to make a comeback. And a lot of you you received a big blow in your life, and you're wondering when your life is going to go back to normal. It's not going to go back to normal, but it is going to be a new normal that is going to be very good for you. you're going to be happier and just more, like the card says, supple, um, like filled, like not empty anymore. And those bad emotions and habits within you, you're going to kind of see how you were blinded into following that path and pattern. Okay. I also see love yourself. You know, some tender loving care for yourself and your body. And give yourself a little bit time to heal. Don't rush your healing. I know that you feel like you don't have control over the symptoms that are bothering you, and that's probably frustrating you, but just trust in your recovery process. Okay. Any kind of traumatic injuries, sprains, broken bones, bruised, and even like a bruised soul or a bruised spirit, those things are healing. And use arnica in the month of October. I want you to also use more yellow flowers in your house, decorate with them, use them in your spells, in your candles. You can also use tonics and tinctures that are made with arnica. But yeah, arnica is going to be a good big herb for you to use in October. It will really, really help you to open your roads and make this healing process a little bit faster, and also like calm you instead of you always just being like, I can see like your body just always real tight, just ready to fight. So we need to handle that. We need to be like the Empress. Okay? You sit in your power. You don't have to constantly express your power. And the last card that comes up is Azure. Protect yourself. Yes, protect yourself. Candle magic you can actually do. I have some candle spells on my channel where you can use to unblock your roads, to protect yourself. You could do protection rinse, protection candles, protection spells. I think I said that. But also I want you to spend a little bit more time outside. October is fall time, so the leaves are going to be falling. You know, it's not going to be as bright outside as the summertime, and some people go through seasonal depression. So I want you to spend as much time as you can outside in the sun and around skies, blue skies. Look at the clouds. The clouds may have messages for you. The veil is thin and the veil is open in October. Okay? And surround yourself with the colors blue and yellow. Blue specifically too. In your house, blue bed sheets, blue clothes, blue colors, blue curtains, blue candles, and watch how you feel simple. That's the word that came into my head. You feel more simple. Your spirit feels lighter. Your soul feels lighter. The heaviness that you carried along within you for so long, it's leaving your body. And you need to protect yourself so that another form of heaviness doesn't get manifested. You know what I'm saying? So again, I want you guys to go watch pile number 2. There's a lot of messages in there for you too. I hope you have a really good October. If you want to book a reading with me, go ahead on my Etsy shop and we can go into more detail. And with that being said, I'll talk to you guys very, very soon. Bye.